Imagine standing at the edge of a massive shift in military aviation. The way wars are fought is changing, and fighter jets aren't just piloted by humans anymore. Meet the Xbat from Shield AI, a fully autonomous fighter jet that can take off and land vertically. Think of it as a mix between a super agile drone, a supersonic jet, and an AI brain all rolled into one. This jet can handle situations that would be way too risky for human pilots. It makes split-second decisions on its own, executes complex missions with pinpoint precision, and basically redefines what we think a fighter jet can do. Today, we're diving deep into everything about this game-changing aircraft, from its AI brain to its global defense collaborations, and we'll see how it could completely change the battlefield. Shield AI is a trailblazing defense tech company based in the US, and they've made it their mission to put artificial intelligence into military aviation. Their goal? Build autonomous systems that can handle the toughest zones, areas where GPS is unreliable or places way too dangerous for human pilots. Their secret weapon is the Hivemind Enterprise AI platform, which lets drones and aircraft think, coordinate, and carry out missions without anyone directly controlling them. Hivemind can make tactical decisions, coordinate swarms of aircraft, and adapt plans on the fly. They've already tested similar tech with the Xbat reconnaissance drone, and it handled GPS jamming and electronic interference like a pro. That success laid the groundwork for the Xbat, a fighter jet that pushes autonomous aerial combat into a whole new league. Now let's talk design. The Xbat can take off and land vertically, which means it doesn't need runways. It could operate from small ships, cargo vessels, or even rough terrains. It has a tailless flying wing design with folding wings, which makes it stealthy and easy to transport. At about 26 feet long with a 39-foot wingspan, it can fly above 50,000 feet and cover up to 2,000 miles. Its jet engine is comparable to an F-16, giving it supersonic speeds, though exact numbers are top secret. It can carry both internal air-to-air missiles and external payloads, so it's ready for multiple combat scenarios. And at the heart of it all is Hivemind Enterprise, letting the Xbat fly missions, make tactical choices, avoid threats, and stay operational even when communication lines are down. Essentially, it keeps humans out of harm's way while performing tasks that would be incredibly dangerous otherwise. If you want it super simple, think of Xbat as a massive fighter drone that actually thinks. Unlike normal jets that rely on pilots and constant communication, this one can fly itself. GPS jammed, communications cut off, doesn't matter. It keeps going. It can pick the best flight paths, spot targets, and dodge threats all on its own. And when you have multiple Xbats working together, they can operate as a swarm, carrying out reconnaissance, defense, and attacks without anyone directly controlling them. The combination of speed, autonomy, and intelligence here is basically a huge leap forward in military tech. Shield AI isn't going solo either. They've teamed up with South Korean Hyundai Rotem, famous for making tanks and ground vehicles. Together, they're integrating Hivemind into manned-unmanned teaming systems. Basically, Hyundai Rotem's vehicles can now work autonomously with drones on the battlefield, improving situational awareness, strategy, and efficiency. They're also building swarm control systems for multi-purpose vehicles and robotic quadrupeds. This shows how serious South Korea is about creating an AI-driven, fast-reacting military. Back in the US, Shield AI is also working with Merlin, a Boston-based autonomous flight tech company, and the US Air Force. They're focusing on autonomous contingency management, letting aircraft detect faults, recover, and adapt mid-mission without human help. The Pentagon's involvement shows how important this is, especially with pilot shortages and the push for modernized tech. Combining all these experts, Shield AI is positioning Xbat as a leading force in modern warfare, able to operate across air, land, and sea. The strategic implications are huge. Autonomous jets like Xbat can launch from tiny ships or remote areas, cutting down logistical headaches. No humans in the cockpit means fewer casualties. They're cheaper too, around $27 million each compared to $80 or $100 million for something like an F-35. When you mix these jets with drones and ground vehicles, you get a battlefield where AI coordinates everything in real time. First vertical takeoff tests are set for fall 2026, and fully operational versions expected by 2029. This could really change how militaries deploy air power. The tech behind Xbat is insane. Hivemind Enterprise isn't just autopilot, it's an AI brain. It watches the environment, evaluates tactics, coordinates with other units, and learns on the fly. It can handle enemy maneuvers, bad weather, and even system problems. All of this lets Xbat fly missions on its own, while staying effective even in dangerous conditions. Compared to traditional fighter jets, Xbat has major perks. Normal jets, like the F-35, rely heavily on pilots and need tons of support: runways, crews, supply chains, and more. They're limited by human endurance. Xbat, it can make decisions faster, operate with other unmanned and manned systems, and do missions that would be tricky for humans alone. It's a total game changer. Of course, there are ethics and strategy issues. Autonomous combat systems need to follow international law, and humans still oversee big-picture decisions. Nations have to rethink defense, cybersecurity, and AI measures to avoid misuse. But the upside is huge. Faster decisions, less risk to humans, lower costs, and better mission outcomes. The global impact could be huge. Smaller countries might get powerful defense capabilities without massive human resources. Military hierarchies could shift toward AI decision-making networks. Future wars may focus more on electronic warfare and AI countermeasures than traditional strategies. Autonomous aircraft could completely change how conflicts are fought. As for deployment, vertical takeoff tests are coming in fall 2026, and fully operational units expected by 2029. Tests will check autonomous flight, VTOL stability, weapon systems, and AI decision-making under realistic combat conditions. Once it's fully operational, we're looking at a future where manned and unmanned systems work seamlessly together. At the end of the day, Shield AI's Xbat isn't just a plane, it's the future of AI-driven defense. From vertical takeoffs and autonomous navigation to global partnerships and AI decision-making, Xbat is set to redefine aerial combat. The era of autonomous warfare isn't coming, it's happening. Choices made today about AI, ethics, and collaboration will shape the battlefield for decades. If you're into cutting-edge defense tech, AI innovation, and the future of aerial combat, keeping up with Xbat is a must. Autonomous jets like this could change warfare, keep humans safer, and totally reshape military strategy. Shield AI is showing us a world where tech and strategy merge to create a smarter, faster, and more capable military.